So last month, I flew business class round trip from Cape Town to Hong Kong. The retail price of that ticket was $5,600, but what I actually paid was $170. That's what the right airline loyalty program combined with the right credit card strategy can do for you. And no, you don't need to be a frequent flyer to pull this off. You just need the right program, the right credit cards, and the right content creator to guide you. Now, you guys have been very patient with me on this one. I've gotten the messages and I've seen the comments. When are you gonna break down AAdvantage versus Atmos rewards? But one of you called me lazy in the comments. You know who you are, and we're gonna have a conversation later in the video. But today's the day. American Airlines' AAdvantage program versus Alaska's Atmos rewards. The two best airline loyalty programs in the US, and it's not even close. The question is, which one deserves your loyalty? And that's what we're here to figure out. I'm gonna put these two programs side by side: status tiers, credit cards, airport lounges, international award redemptions, and at every step, I'm gonna give you the RSquared take on where each program shines, where it falls short, and which type of traveler gets the most out of it. If you're new here, welcome. We don't do affiliate nor referral links. We break down travel reward strategies and give you our honest take. That's it. Let's go. For those of you who are new here, I'm Richard from RSquared Travel Rewards. This channel is built on one thing: giving you the strategy to maximize every single point and mile that you earn without the noise. Now, before we get into this breakdown, I need to address something. Some of you noticed this video took a while, and one of you, you know who you are, called me lazy in the comments. I wasn't being lazy. I've been traveling for business and dining every evening with colleagues, and I was dealing with the crisis of my own making. I travel a lot, and my passport shows it, but the current condition of my passport, it's not from frequent flying. Would you believe that I washed and dried my brand new passport? Wash cycle, dry cycle, the full treatment. And while it now smells like ocean breeze, I really recommend that you do not do this. It caused me an undue amount of stress. I was frantic, booking appointments to get an emergency passport, but I don't have a real ID, so I ended up canceling them because I need my passport to fly domestically. So to fix it, I purchased a passport wallet that's tight enough to keep it flattened at all times, and I added a hint of glue to the front and back covers to stop the peeling. So far so good. I've made it through security and customs a few times already, but I really don't recommend this as a passport care strategy. Anyways, if you have personal or situational questions after this video, head over to boomacompany.com and hit me up in the chat section. My YouTube channel members get priority responses, and since I made the decision to stop using referral and affiliate links back in January, this content is fully independent, and if it's been valuable to you, a like, a subscription, and a channel membership for just $1 genuinely makes a difference. So before we go tier by tier, let's set the table. AAdvantage is American Airlines' loyalty program. It's been around for decades. American is the world's largest airline, a founding member of oneworld, and they operate out of major hubs like Dallas, Charlotte, Miami, Chicago, and Philly. Status is earned through loyalty points, and the qualification year runs March 1st through the end of February. Now, Atmos Rewards is a brand new unified program between Alaska Airlines and Hawaiian Airlines. It replaced Mileage Plan and Hawaiian Miles in late 2025. Alaska is also a oneworld member with strength on the West Coast, Hawaii, and a growing international network. Status is earned through status points on a calendar year basis, January through December. Now, both programs have 4 published elite status tiers. Both offer upgrades, bonus earnings, and checked bags. But the details, that's where it gets interesting, so that's where you need to pay careful attention. Here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna start at the entry-level tier and then work my way up. At each level, I compare requirements, earning bonuses, upgrade priorities, bags, oneworld status, and any standout perks. Then I'll tell you which program shines in that tier so that you may know if it's right for you. Ready? Let's go. So tier 1 is the entry level. We have AAdvantage Gold versus Atmos Silver. Now right out of the gate, this is interesting. AAdvantage Gold requires double the points to qualify. 40,000 loyalty points versus just 20,000 status points for Atmos Silver. That's a massive difference in accessibility. Now AAdvantage Gold gives you a fatter earning bonus at 40% compared to Atmos Silver at 25%. So you earn more miles per flight once you have Gold, but getting there is twice as hard. On bags, it's one free check bag for each. So that's a wash on paper. But with Atmos, you can get a free check bag for you and an entire soccer team booked on your reservation. Now for upgrades, American Airline Gold clears at 24 hours. Atmos Silver gets 48 hours, so it gives you more runway. But keep in mind that both are dependent on space availability, and they're both behind every other tier. But having that extra day matters. I wouldn't hold my breath expecting an upgrade unless you're flying out of a location that has less competition for seats. RSquared's take is that Atmos Silver shines here. It's easier to earn, gives you a longer upgrade window, and the bag benefit for you and your entire crew is pretty solid. The only edge for Gold is a higher earning bonus, but you need twice the activity to get there. Now tier 2, which I consider to be the mid-tier, is AAdvantage Platinum versus Atmos Gold. American Airlines Platinum requires 75,000 loyalty points. Atmos Gold only requires 40,000. That's almost half. And if you look at the earning bonus, Atmos Gold gives you a 50% bonus while AAdvantage increases it to 60%. Both tiers unlock One World Sapphire. That's your ticket to business class lounges on international itineraries. So it's the same benefit on both sides. This is the tier where the lounge access kicks in, and it's a major quality of life upgrade for international travelers. On bags, both give you 2 free check bags and priority handling. Now the real story here is value per effort. Getting to Atmos Gold takes roughly the same effort as AAdvantage Gold, but you're getting Sapphire Lounge access. To get those same perks on the AAdvantage side, you need to nearly double your loyalty points. RSquared's take is that Atmos Gold shines here, and it's not even close. The requirement to benefit ratio is the best in the industry at this tier. Tier 3 is the upper tier, and we're comparing AAdvantage Platinum Pro to Atmos Platinum. Now we're in the big leagues, folks. Both tiers unlock One World Emerald. That's the top of the One World status food chain. You get access to first class lounges internationally. Think Cathay Pacific's First Lounge in Hong Kong, Qatar's the Safwa Lounge in Doha. These are bucket list lounges, and both programs unlock them at this tier. Now requirement wise, AAdvantage Platinum Pro needs 125,000 loyalty points. Atmos Platinum requires 80,000 status points. That's a 36% lower bar for Atmos. And the earning bonus, Atmos gives you 100%, AAdvantage gives you 80%. So you're earning significantly more on every flight with Atmos at this tier. There's 3 free check bags on each side. Same day changes are complimentary on both. These are functional parity items. But here's what separates them. Atmos Platinum members can select premium class seating at the time of booking on most fares. So that's extra legroom, premium drinks, front of cabin seating, locked in when you book. AAdvantage Platinum Pro gets upgrade seating too, but the upgrade window is 72 hours, and it's not at booking. RSquared's take is that Atmos Platinum shines here. There's a lower threshold, higher earning bonus, same One World Emerald perks, and the ability to lock in premium seating at booking. AAdvantage Platinum Pro is a strong tier, but the math favors Atmos. I wouldn't mind settling in here, and hopefully will one day, but I don't show enough loyalty to any one airline program at the moment. In my next video, I'll show you why that is. And now to tier 4, which is our top tier. AAdvantage Executive Platinum versus Atmos Titanium. This is the main event. This is for the heavyweights. Executive Platinum requires 200,000 loyalty points. Atmos Titanium requires 135,000 status points. That's a 33% lower bar for Titanium. And Atmos gives you 150% earning bonus versus AAdvantage's 120%. So on raw earning power, Atmos wins. And I consider the following to be a knockout blow. Atmos Titanium members get complimentary day of departure upgrades into global business class for you and a companion. So I'm talking London, Japan, South Korea, Central America, and Canada. Rome and Iceland are expected to come online later this month in May 2026. There are no points required, no upgrade certificates, just an upgrade on international routes for free for you and your companion. Guys, let that sink in. Alaska is the only US airline offering unlimited complimentary global business class upgrades at the top tier. No other program does this. On the AAdvantage side, Executive Platinum gets system-wide upgrades, but those are limited opportunities. You earn a handful per year at milestone thresholds, and you have to use them strategically. They're valuable, don't get me wrong, but they're a finite resource, while Atmos Titanium's global upgrade benefit is unlimited. Now, both tiers offer complimentary meals and economy. Both offer One World Emerald. Both give you the highest upgrade priority domestically. But that global upgrade perk is a category-defining benefit. Now, I want to be fair. AAdvantage Executive Platinum has a deeper loyalty point rewards menu at 250,000 and 400,000 milestones. You can pick up Hyatt Explorist, Admirals Club membership, extra site-wide benefits, and trip credits. That's a genuine advantage for ultra-high volume flyers who blow past the 200K threshold. Atmos doesn't have that depth of milestone rewards just yet. Also, let's be real about network size. American is the world's largest airline. More hubs, more routes, more frequencies. If you're based in Dallas, Charlotte, or Miami, AAdvantage is likely the natural home for your loyalty because geography matters. RSquared's take is that Atmos Titanium shines here. The unlimited global business class upgrades is a game changer, and no other US program matches it. AAdvantage Executive Platinum is still a great tier and it offers great perks, but Atmos Titanium is offering a benefit that will likely sway high volume travelers their way. On to round 2, how you earn status. Now, AAdvantage earns loyalty points one way. Dollars generate points. You earn from flights, credit card spending, hotels, shopping portals, and it's all funneled into one loyalty points number. And on the credit card side, it's simple. Every dollar you spend on a Citi AAdvantage card earns you one loyalty point, dollar for dollar. So if you put $40,000 on your card in a qualification year, that's 40,000 loyalty points. Enough for gold status without ever stepping onto a plane. Now, Atmos is doing something that no other US airline is doing. Later this year in 2026, you're going to be able to choose how you earn. There's going to be 3 options: points per mile flown, points per dollar spent, or a flat 500 points per segment. You pick the method that fits your travel style, and you can change it once a year. That's revolutionary. If you're a long-haul flyer in economy, distance-based earning might be your best bet. If you're buying premium cabins, revenue-based earning could be better for you. And if you take a lot of short hops, segment-based might get you to your status faster. So you get to optimize your path. I'm definitely locking in with miles flown. Now, Atmos also awards status points on award flights. 1 status point per mile flown on a redemption ticket. Now let me say that again because it's truly unprecedented. You redeem your points for a free flight, and that free flight earns you status points towards re-qualifying for the next year. No other major US airline does this. With AAdvantage, your award flight earns you nothing towards status. With Atmos, your redemptions are actually fueling your next year towards status. That's a compounding loop that rewards you for using the program the way it's intended to be used. And on the credit card front, Atmos has 2 tiers of earning, and this is important. The Atmos Rewards Ascent card and the Atmos Rewards Business card both earn 1 status point for every $3 spent. So you need to spend $60,000 on those cards to hit Atmos Silver at 20,000 status points. That's a slower grind, but the Atmos Summit card, their premium card, earns 1 status point for every $2 spent with no cap. So $40,000 in spend gets you to silver, $80,000 gets you to gold. However, the play is to put $60,000 on your Summit card because the Summit card gives you 10,000 bonus status points on your card each anniversary. So that combo lands you Atmos Gold status and a 100,000 Global Companion certificate. Compare that to American Airlines, $1, 1 loyalty point across all their Citi cards. It's simpler and it's more straightforward. And for pure credit card status chasers, AAdvantage has the easier math. But Atmos gives you more ways to earn status beyond the card. Award flights, partner spending, and the earning flexibility that we just talked about. So while the card path is slower, the total ecosystem makes up for it. Now on to round 3, let's talk about lifetime status, the million miler. So this is just a quick note on lifetime status. Both programs reward million milers, but AAdvantage goes much deeper. AAdvantage has milestones all the way up to 5 million miles with lifetime executive platinum. Atmos caps at 2 million with lifetime platinum. So if you're a true road warrior and traveling for decades, AAdvantage's million miler program is more aspirational and it's more rewarding at its highest levels. So RSquared's take is AAdvantage shines here. The depth of lifetime milestones is clearly elite. I included this for context, but I'm an equal opportunity flight abuser. So I got no lifetime status in my future. I actually log most of my miles on Qatar Airways, but they don't have a lifetime status tier. Now round 4 is the credit card lineup. The credit card ecosystem behind each program tells you a lot about how each program wants you to engage with them. American Airlines has 4 personal credit cards issued by Citi. The AAdvantage lineup is deep. You got 4 tiers of cards from 0 annual fee all the way up to $595. And every single one of them earns loyalty points at $1 per point. That consistency is a strength. So no matter which card you carry, your spending counts towards your status at the same rate. I recommend that you grab the $0 mile up to keep your miles from expiring. The standout, however, might be the Globe at $350. You got 4 Admirals Club passes, a companion certificate, a Flight Streak loyalty point bonus. That's a lot of value packed into a mid-tier card. And the Executive at $595 gets you full Admirals Club membership, which normally costs $850 on its own, though I don't advise anyone to pay that. However, if you fly American Airlines frequently, the Executive pays for itself with lounge access alone. Watch my Citi AAdvantage 3 video for a deeper dive into these cards. Now Atmos Rewards has 3 co-branded cards, all issued by Bank of America. So Atmos has fewer cards, but they're loaded. The Ascent at $95 is arguably the best entry-level airline card in the market. There's free bags for you and up to 6 guests, a $99 companion fare after $6,000 in spend, and status points towards elite qualification. So for a family of 4, the bag savings alone can cover the annual fee on a single trip. The Summit at $395 is a premium entry. It earns status points faster, 1 per $2 versus 1 per $3 on the Ascent and business cards. Plus you get 10,000 bonus status points on your card anniversary. So that puts you halfway to silver just for holding the card. And then there's the 25,000 Global Companion Award. At base, it saves your companion 25,000 points on an award ticket. But here's where it gets supercharged. Once you hit $60,000 in spend on the Summit card, that companion discount jumps to 100,000 points. 100,000 points! That means that if you book 2 business class award tickets to Cape Town at 85,000 points each, your companion's ticket drops to 0. So you just flew 2 people to Cape Town in business class for just 85,000 points. No other airline credit card offers a milestone reward that powerful. However, in this example, you will forfeit the 15,000 points. So be sure to reserve your 100,000 Global Companion certificate for large redemptions. So think first class redemptions. Now here's something that doesn't get talked about enough, but it's something that I covet, and it's points sharing. Atmos lets you pool points with other members for free. There's no transfer fees and there's no caps. The only requirement is that one person in the pool needs to hold the Summit card. Everyone else just needs an Atmos Rewards account. So if you and your partner both travel, or you're helping your parents earn towards a trip, you combine your points into one balance and book from there. AAdvantage doesn't offer anything like this. You can transfer American Airlines miles, but you're paying to do that. So with the Atmos Summit card, it's built in for families and couples. So that's a huge AAdvantage, no pun intended. Now let's stack all these cards head to head. On the status earning side, AAdvantage's $1 one loyalty point model is simpler and faster. Every City AAdvantage card earns at the same rate. Atmos splits it. It's $3 per status point on the Ascent and the Business, and $2 per status point on the Summit. So for pure card-based status chasing, I definitely give the edge to AAdvantage. On companion benefits, Atmos wins. The $99 companion fare on the Ascent and Business cards is usable, practical, and available for just $95 in annual fees. AAdvantage's companion certificate lives on the globe at $350 and it's structured differently. Now both are valuable, but Atmos gives you a companion perk at a much lower entry point. On the bag benefits, Atmos extends free bags to you plus 6 guests. The AAdvantage Platinum Select covers you plus 4 guests. The Globe and the Executive cover you plus 8 guests. So at the top end, AAdvantage covers more people, but you're paying $350 or $595 for that. Atmos gives you 6 companions at $95. Now in the bonus categories, AAdvantage's Globe and Executive cards have aggressive hotel and car rental multipliers through AAdvantage Hotels, 6x and 10x respectively. Those can rack up miles fast if you book travel through their portal. Atmos doesn't match that, but the Summit's 3x on foreign transactions is a unique perk for international travelers. Now RSquared's take is that there's no clear winner. AAdvantage gives you more options, stronger hotel multipliers, and simpler status earning. Atmos gives you better value at an entry level. There's free points sharing across members. A supercharged companion award at the $60,000 milestone, and better companion benefits at a lower annual fee. So there's different strengths for different spending profiles. Now round 5 is airport lounges. When you're talking premium travel programs, lounge access matters. Let's compare what each ecosystem offers. Now American operates nearly 50 Admiral Club lounges worldwide. They're in every major American Airlines hub. Access comes in a few ways. You hold the City AAdvantage Executive Card and membership is included, and that's a $595 annual fee. Carry the Globe and you get 4 day passes per year at $350. Or you can buy a standalone membership for $850. The Admirals Club network is large and reliable. You know that there's going to be one in Dallas, Miami, Chicago, Charlotte, Philadelphia, and most of the major airports that you connect through on American. The product is consistent. It's not the most luxurious lounge in the world, but it's solid. There's food, drinks, Wi-Fi, showers at select locations. It's an established, mature lounge network. Now, Alaska's lounge footprint is smaller but growing. Alaska's lounges are concentrated on the West Coast: Seattle, Portland, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Anchorage, and a few others. The products tend to be higher quality than Admirals Club on a per lounge basis, with better food and a more modern feel. Alaska appears to be investing heavily in new and renovated spaces. Access is different here. There's no Atmos card that comes with full lounge access. The Summit card gives you 8 lounge day passes, 2 per quarter. The Ascent gives you $100 off on an Alaska Lounge Plus membership, which costs $795 per year, and it includes access to Alaska lounges plus nearly 90 partner lounges. And of course, Atmos Platinum and Titanium members get Oneworld Emerald, which opens first-class lounges worldwide on international itineraries. So let's put lounge access head to head. AAdvantage wins on footprint. Nearly 50 locations versus a handful of Alaska lounges. If you're connecting through an American Airlines hub, an Admirals Club is almost certainly there. Alaska's lounge network is West Coast heavy, so if you're based in Seattle or the Pacific Northwest, you're all set. If you're in the rest of the country, you're relying on Oneworld partner lounges. AAdvantage also wins on access simplicity. One card, the Executive at $595, and you're in every Admirals Club. No questions asked. Atmos doesn't have a single card unlimited access option at this point. But here's what levels it out. Both programs are Oneworld. At the mid-tier, which is Atmos Gold and AAdvantage Platinum, you're getting into business class lounges internationally regardless of which program you're part of. And at the top tier, you're in first class lounges. Cathay Pacific, Qatar Airways, British Airways. Those doors open the same way for both programs. So the lounge battle is really a domestic story. And domestically, American Airlines has the bigger network. So RSquared's take is that if you're a lounge lizard and you fly through American airline hubs, the Admirals Club network paired with the executive card is hard to beat. If you're West Coast based and value quality over quantity, Alaska lounges deliver a better in-lounge experience. And internationally, One World status is the great equalizer. Now here's a pro tip. Having status alone, without the summit or the executive cards, will not get you into the Atmos and American Airlines lounges. For that, I use my Qatar Gold status to ensure that I get into the lounges domestically. Qatar gives Gold status away for a year when you acquire the Visa Infinite card, and it's pretty easy to maintain in year 2. Before you rush out and get that card, you should know that in November and December of the past 2 years, Qatar offered elevated sign-up bonuses. Round 6, International Award Redemptions. Let's talk about what you can actually do with these points when it comes to international travel, because earning status is only half the equation. The other half is how far your points take you when you cash them in. Now first, let's talk about the fundamental difference. AAdvantage uses dynamic pricing on its own metal. That means that the price of an American Airlines award flight changes based on demand, day of the week, or the season. Now there's no fixed chart for American Airlines operated flights anymore. There's really just a starting at chart for American Airlines. However, American still publishes a fixed partner chart for oneworld and other partner airlines. Atmos Rewards still publishes a full awards chart. It's distance-based, zone-based, and it's pretty transparent. So you know what you're gonna pay before you search. I personally prefer that level of predictability when I'm planning. Now let's look at some key international redemptions. And let's break some of these down. It's difficult to capture in a single chart, so you need to consult these charts yourself, but this is a good approximation. US to Europe in business class, if you're flying from the Northeast, Boston, New York, or Philadelphia, Atmos can get you to Dublin or London for 45,000 points in business class. That's one of the cheapest transatlantic business class redemptions in the industry. American's partner chart starts at 57,500 miles to Europe, though off-peak pricing can bring that down to 45,000. So on the best days, they're comparable. On average days, Atmos is cheaper. For Qatar Airways Q Suites, this is arguably the best business class product flying today, and you already know that I'm biased. Both programs can get you there for around 70,000 points or miles one way. That's a wash, and it's an incredible redemption either way. Japan in business class, here's where Atmos has an interesting advantage. If you're flying from Seattle or Vancouver to Tokyo on JAL, that route clocks in just under 5,000 miles. That puts it in the lower distance band at 60,000 Atmos points in business class. American's partner chart prices that at 75,000 miles. That's a 20% savings on Atmos for one of the best business class products in the world. But here's where American wins. If you're flying deep into Africa or Asia, say US to Southeast Asia or India or South Africa, those longer itineraries push into Atmos's higher distance bands at 85,000 points. American's partner chart keeps those at 75,000 miles, so for the longest hauls, American can actually be cheaper on a per mile basis. Now then there's a stopover. This is Atmos's secret weapon on international redemptions. On a one-way award, you can add a free stopover in a partner hub city for up to 14 days. That means that you could fly from Seattle to Tokyo, spend a week in Japan, and then continue to Singapore, all on a single one-way award. AAdvantage doesn't offer that. You would need 2 separate awards. When you factor in the stopover, that 75,000 or 85,000 point Atmos award is actually covering 2 destinations. The per destination cost drops dramatically. That's a level of flexibility that AAdvantage doesn't match. But this one only matters if you desire that level of flexibility. Now, RSquared's take. On international redemptions, both programs deliver excellent value through their oneworld partner networks. AAdvantage has slight pricing advantages on the longest routes and benefits from American's massive network of connecting flights. Atmos wins on transparency, stopovers, and those sweet mid-range distance bands to Europe and Japan. There's no single winner here. It depends on where you're going and how you prefer to fly. Note that what I've depicted here is standard redemption rates, but there's always redemption deals which pop up. For those with travel flexibility, you want to keep your eyes peeled to pounce whenever possible. Given that my travel is pretty much always in the $75,000, $85,000 redemption on American and Atmos, I live and die on Bilt's rent day transfer bonuses to Qatar, Flying Blue, and Virgin, to normally land around 60,000 Bilt points for my long haul trips. So now the verdict. If you've stuck with me this far, congratulations. You're not lazy. Let's bring it home. Here's the round by round scorecard. Round 1, status tiers. Atmos takes every tier. There's low requirements, high earning bonuses, and unlimited business class upgrades at the top. Round 2, how to earn status. It's a split decision. AAdvantage is simpler on the card side. Atmos gives you the flexible earning methods and the unprecedented ability to earn status on award flights. Round 3, lifetime status, a feat most of us can only hope to accomplish. AAdvantage wins. Milestones up to 5 million miles with lifetime executive platinum. Atmos caps at only 2 million. For round 4, we have credit cards. We're giving a slight nod to Atmos. It's controversial, but I'm the target audience of Atmos. AAdvantage has simpler status earning and stronger hotel multipliers. Atmos has better entry-level value, free point sharing, and the supercharged 100,000 companion award. Round 5 is airport lounges. AAdvantage wins domestically with the Admirals Club network. Internationally, One World status equalizes both. Round 6 is international redemptions. There's no clear winner. Atmos wins on stopovers and transparency. AAdvantage wins on ultra long haul pricing and network connectivity. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Richard, just tell me which one to pick. But I'm not going to do that, because the answer really depends on you. If you live in Dallas, Charlotte, Miami, Philly, or Chicago, you're in an American Airline hub city. Your flights are on American metal. AAdvantage is your program, and it's a good one. The route network is unmatched. The partner chart has real sweet spots, and Executive Platinum is still one of the most elite tiers in the sky. If you're on the West Coast, if you fly to Hawaii regularly, if you value program flexibility, transparent award charts, and a program that rewards you for how you travel, Atmos Rewards is the better designed program in 2026. The earning thresholds are lower, the bonuses are higher, and the innovation is real. And if you're somewhere in the middle, maybe you split your time between networks, the good news is that both of them are One World partners. Your status perks carry across the alliance, regardless of which program you choose. So the bottom line is that both programs are best in class. The right one for you comes down to where you live, where you fly, and what you value most. My job isn't to tell you which one to pick. My job is to make sure that you understand what you're getting, and now you do. My personal pick is Atmos, because it matches where I fly and how I live. Keep in mind that in the US, I spend all my time on the East Coast. I redeem points consistently for business class redemptions, and the fact that I can maintain my status on award flights is an outstanding benefit that I just can't ignore. I pretty much live abroad now and visit the US a few times a year, so 3x on all foreign spend with the Atmos Summit card allows me to amass Atmos points at a really rapid rate. And the last bit that pushes Atmos over the edge for me is that I run my US rent through the Summit card using the Bilt program. So I'm wedded to Atmos, and I'm about to collect 100,000 Global Companion certificate because of this. So that's the breakdown. 2 heavyweights and 6 rounds. I want to know which program represents you. Or are you more Delta or United? Or are you so bougie that you're pay to play and you don't care about status? If this video helped you think through where to park your loyalty, I'd appreciate you subscribing. A membership helps to keep this content coming. I strive to put out content like this every week with no fluff, no affiliate links, just pure strategy. If you have a specific question about your situation, head to boomacompany.com and use that chat section. And if you're an RSquared channel member, you jump to the front of the line. $1 a month, that's it. I'm Richard from RSquared Travel Rewards. Take care and be good to each other.